Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your training coach, guys and girls. Very important day, FOMC coming up, and we are currently crashing in that situation. We see the market is a bit more volatile than expected. So we'll be looking for entry opportunity in any of the instrument coming up. So this is a very important session, guys, as you will have a very clear idea about the FOMC, and also we will have a clear idea about all other things happening in the market. If you are ready for this session, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day, including live analysis, live discussion, live session, as well as in educational content that I'm posting every single day. So before I begin, I would like to see that everyone is present here. So if you say yes, then I'll know that you are here. Give a buzz on the live chat, guys. So Muhammad Yusuf is here. Anyone else here, so that I know you are here and I can begin with. And if you give a thumbs up, then I know that you are ready for it. Let's look at today what kind of opportunity we have in the market. Thank you for joining the live session. I see that the numbers are growing up. Welcome. Rex session, Yusuf, Jamie Lee here, thank you. Adiremi, morning coach. Rude, morning. Chan, morning. Thank you very much for joining the live session. Nilan, thank you. Thanks for joining. Guys, this is a very important day because FOMC, before FOMC, especially during the FOMC, there will be huge volatility. But pre-FOMC and after FOMC, there will be a huge movement in the market, and that's what we will be taking here. Francis, good morning. Hello coach, thank you. Analysis on GJ will be appreciated, thank you very much. Moitson, hello, thank you very much. I'm new here, bro, thanks for that. Okay, so let's begin. If you are new, guys, make sure that you stick till the end. There is a lot to take from this session, not only live trade and live analysis, but also we discuss a lot of stuff that will help you to develop a very sound trading psychology, which is absolutely important for developing a healthy trading habit. So we'll be discussing on that as well. So let's begin. First of all, I will be looking at gold, and then also we will be looking at Gbpusd and other instrument as well. Now gold, while before I start this live session, we had a quick profitable trade on gold. I will be also looking at that one as well. So before I go to that, let's quickly look at where is our next opportunity at the moment on gold. Now gold, you can see from here, because due to the FOMC, the market was extremely volatile and choppy in that area. So because the market is extremely volatile and choppy, we could see that gold might be moving up to create a new higher high. So at this point, I would like to do a complete multi-time frame analysis, because when we look at the higher time frame, we can see that clear direction in the market. Now looking at the multi-time frame approach, we can see that from the daily perspective on gold, we can see there is a daily doji, guys. This daily price action, why am I looking at the daily? Because daily is neither a higher time frame nor a lower time frame, which is the time frame in the middle that can give us a suitable confirmation about the directional bias in the market. So let's begin first of all with the daily chart. Now if we look at the daily chart here, this is the daily impulse here. Starting from here, it's a big move on the daily, and that daily move is absolutely, I would say that it's a very supernatural move. This is a big move. If you look at the whole in couple of months, I didn't find any move like that, a clean green move. You can see it's a big move without any proper pullback. So that's a sign of very strong bullish momentum in this market. Now, as a result, we saw that this is a very interesting structure has been created on the daily. Firstly, you can see there is a long wick candle here, followed by another narrower candle, followed by another red candle. So what we see that there is a very interesting relationship here is that every day the market is forming series of lower high. So there is no candle here that has crossed the previous daily high and then closed below as a red. So because or green, because of that means that in this structure the price did not grab the liquidity from top very strongly. So that means anytime if the market grab liquidity from the support, we could see that gold is trending to the upside with a strong rejection. Now, because of that reason, we can expect gold to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at the monthly chart to justify that potential bounce on gold, we can see that previous months, the February one is a very strong bullish pin bar or doji. That's I would define as a doji. And this month we have seen that the market in a very strong uptrend. There is a long wick candle here on the monthly. So because it's a very already the market made a significant move on the monthly, it's coming down means that it's coming for a pullback that can go back up to fill that long wick on the monthly time frame. Now, if we look at the weekly chart, so far the market is in this narrow range. Let's draw the weekly high and low to understand where we can expect for this. We have already drawn the weekly low, and because it's a very strongly bullish market, the bias still could be to the upside after a break. Now this is the daily chart. Again, we have come back. This is the previous low on this structure. So what I think that you see, this is the previous daily low. So let me draw both of this level here, and that if the price coming back in that zone is a very high area of value. So any drop, so if you look at the intraday, you can see here the market is forming long wick candles, and FOMC might bring that price to this level, and then we could see the trend in the upside, because this structure is for me a potential bullish structure, and any drop in that zone is a potential opportunity for a long on gold. Now going back to the 15 minutes and 5 minutes, the entry time frame. Now here it is in a sideways. As the bigger flow in the market is bullish, I will remain bullish on gold once we find a good entry opportunity. And because of that, if you guys look at our just before I start the live session, I have opened the trade, and also we have secured some profit on this trade. And also I will be discussing in detail on why I have opened the trade and what is the logic behind it, guys. Also I will be going to that in-depth analysis. And in the meantime, guys and girls, I believe that everyone ready for a big day. Let me know using the live chat, and I would appreciate your support by giving a thumbs up. I see the likes is not as the view, so if you are enjoying this live session, if you give a thumbs up, that helps the stream to be visible to more people. Let me know if you have any question. So let's look at now in that zone on gold. So Tony, good morning. Yusuf Moher, good morning, boss. Remy, locating liquidity is my concern, coach. So you see that gold, you can see this drop in this local time frame is a FOMC drop, and we can expect for the price to drop down. Kelly, good morning. Poland, good morning. Pelisto, hi, I'm new. Pelisto, welcome if anyone new. For those who are growing, coming, absolutely you are welcome. I can assure you that in this channel you'll learn the real trading with the real strategy, where you can learn the smart money strategy, that the market moved by the smart money, and that's where you will be learning how to trade based on the smart money. So give a thumbs up guys and stick to the channel. And also once you subscribe, you can go to the channel, go to the playlist where you can find a lot of content that you can definitely consume and learn and grow as a trader. And I'm here always. Any question, you can use the live chat when I'm on the live to ask any question. Got it in sell on AU 15 minutes, second candle after London Open. That candle was beautiful. Middleman, you teach, thank you. Kelly, yes, middleman is absolutely a very powerful candlestick pattern. I will be also discussing more in depth on that. Now if you haven't heard of middleman, let me know. I will be also discussing and also with proper examples. Let me know guys if you are not sure what is a middleman. Have you heard of a middleman? Probably you haven't heard. Probably you have heard of hanging man, shooting star. So what is a middleman? This is where you will first learn middleman in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. That's what we will be discussing in depth. So almost 2 to 1. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Kali, yeah, absolutely. It's the way it is, because when you get in the right direction with the right price action confirmation, you can see that the market will give you what you need within a short period of time. So you need to know how to get in the right direction. So if I look at the trade now, let me bring that up because just before starting this live session, pre-London session, I'll be explaining exactly why I have get in this trade. Yesterday also we had a trade, but the one that we didn't work out, this one just now, because of the FOMC, we saw a bit more volatility, and we saw that the market has made a good move here. Only 10 pips stop loss trade, this one. Let me explain why I have got in the trade, and you can learn it. Because if you look at this one here, this is the 1 hour chart, and looking at in that zone, if you look at the 15-minute chart and dropping down to especially the 15 minutes, and let me replay the chart. So this is the drop that I targeted for entry on gold, and in that trade guys, you see that only 8 to 9 pip stop loss on gold when I was entering. Now the real reason for entry, as you know, that for those who are with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, in the premium mentorship program, you know that, or if you are following us for a long time on the channel, on the YouTube channel, you know that the main focus on my trade is based on break of a structure on the liquidity zone. Now that not only mine, if you look at the professional trader, institutional trader, they trade based on liquidity. Right. So what is liquidity? When retail trader are stopped out, institutional trader open their position, and retail trader are liquidity, because in fact it is retail traders are liquidity, institutional trader are the mover of the market. Now when you know that, that's where you just be patient a little bit. So when liquidity grabbed, then you can see that the market is in fact it's ready for the move, and that's what I will be discussing in depth in this live session. So make sure guys you stick till the end of the live session. Not only the trade, also we'll be discussing on how you can access those kind of trade, how you can find when the market is gathering that liquidity. Now see that move, okay? Always the number one secret of the market is, according to Nikola Tesla, scientist of all time, what Nikola Tesla said, that if you want to know the secret of this universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration, because the scientists see everything in a different way that we see. And if you look at all the wireless connection, remote control, everything, he was the father of all of them, right? So if you look at the market, then you need to look at, if you want to know the secret of the market, if you want to know how the market really moves, what is the secret behind the market, you don't have to have the magic indicator, neither the holy grail. The only 3 secrets in the market that you need to master as a trader is to look at the market structure and the liquidity and price action. So market structure is the backbone of the market, where the market moves. Liquidity is the fuel of the market, and the price action is the entry point where you get in the trend for a bigger ride. So this is what the basis of all the professional traders trading strategy. Then if you look at here, one more important thing, guys, you can note it down. I would prefer writing down, so that if you're serious about trading, then I definitely recommend you to note down or watch that live session over and again, and you can test it straight away what I'm saying now. Look, when you see market hitting an important level, okay, so if you see, you can note that down, an important level can be a key level or minor important level, hitting with a more than 2 ATR or more, candle hit a key level against the trend, that is where the market prepare for a bigger move, okay, which is a sign of false breakdown or a false breakout. So if you look at, let's say, this market here, you can see that there is a drop to this key level, and if you see the trend is up, it has dropped to that liquidity zone with a more than 2 ATR or more. When you see the price hit that key level with that kind of ATR, it's a sign of false breakdown, and high chance the market will have a reversal from that level, right? So if you look at here, this is what we have looked at. You can see it's a big drop to this key level, okay, so it's a not daily key level, but the lower time frame important support level, hit with a more than 2 ATR, at least 2 ATR or nearly 2 ATR, and we have seen that bounce, and that's what we have taken exactly to hit the TP target and then revert back. So this is the first trade of the day, and I would like to take some more, because as FOMC we might see good movement in the market, and that's trading. You know, JC Livermore once said that some trader think that they need to take home every day, like, you know, when we do a job, a full-time job or anything, we work for hour, right? Work for time. It doesn't bring financial freedom, okay? So working for time, there is a limit on it, okay? So how much you can increase your efficiency? Probably you start at, you know, $15 an hour, $20 an hour, and if you do very well, $30 an hour, $40 an hour, $50 an hour, $100 an hour, still not going to go there, right? So the most important part here is, you know, there is a saying that if you want to gain the financial freedom, then how do you know? Until you make money while you are at sleep, you haven't got the, you know, you haven't gained that financial freedom, which is what I found, that, you know, trading that we do, the trading is very effective, because when we trade, we basically make money while you're at sleep, right? You set the trade in the right direction, and then let the market do the job for you when you know exactly how to do that. And that's where it's very possible. I know that trading is hard, sometimes it comes down, but once you know how to do that, how to manage the trade, how to find the right trade setup with proper strategy, it becomes much easier, and it's very, very possible. So make sure, guys, you keep belief, keep a strong determination to be a profitable trader. And I know that many of our member in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, yesterday also some of men have message from very older member. When we started the academy, they have joined, still they are here putting a lot of values, chat in the VIP chat group, posting a lot of content from long ago. So because they learn the real trading, they know that here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where the real trading happens, real strategy we trade based on. So here is the most important part. From here you can find everything, but you need to open your mind to grow and to progress towards the vision that you want to go. And one thing, guys, keep in mind that you have the power, and I will tell you exactly what you can do to use that power that you have within you to take you to the direction that you want to go. So let me know which way you want to go, guys. And see, it's be important that you keep a clear vision of your trading. Keep a trading plan. There's a free trading plan available for you to download. If you go to the description of this video, which is the demo trading plan, next week I will give some very important stuff as well as a giveaway. So this demo trading plan is just a one-page simple trading plan. But if you download it and rewrite it for yourself, write a clear objective and the rules also there, risk management, simple, okay? Simplicity is the key. So you can download it if you go to the description of this live session, and it's in a Google Drive. You can download it and or copy it and then rewrite it for yourself. Keep it on your desk and then read it out loud every day, guys. That's how you keep constantly pushing yourself in the direction that you want to go. And we'll be discussing more in depth on that, how you can capitalize on that. So you can see that gold, you can see there's another drop in the similar way, and it's now again reversing back. Now this is also more than 2 ATR candle, and this is also key level. This is what I was talking about, that identify the direction of the trend and then look for the market to hit that level. Now we will be waiting for an entry in this live session. First, let's see how the market is reacting to that, and based on that, the market with the FOMC looks very volatile. I will be waiting for a suitable entry again after we secured that profit as well. So now the market is hitting that intraday 20 EMA. Let's see where it's preparing for another move. It's a little bit in a choppy, you can see, is because of the FOMC. So we need to find the trade from a very extreme level for potential risk reward, or at least good move in the market. So we'll keep eye on gold, and let's look at now also on GBP, JPY. This market also trending a lot. Now before I go to the GBP, JPY, guys, I would appreciate your support to the channel if you give a thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, I would recommend you to do that. And you can visit the channel. I would recommend you to go to the playlist, and you will find a lot of content that might be a big help for you to grow as a trader. Let me see here. Okay, where is that? What level is gold gonna react to daily, ideally before rising? So we'll be going through that on gold. Jamie, I have not heard of middleman. Okay, so middleman is absolutely, when you can identify that, I will be discussing in depth on the middleman. We'll be discussing on that. Please discuss the middleman. Okay, please explain middleman. US30, okay, dollar yen. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Good coming to Phil. FBG, yeah, morning. Hello, thank you very much. 2 ATR drop is false breakout. Got my brain spinning. So Kelly, not always, not just you need to use the information in the right direction. So 2 ATR drop does not guarantee a false breakout, but when you see a 280 or more drop and then rejection on a key level, high probability it's a false breakdown or a false breakout. Coach, have you developed an indicator with following parameters? ATR to price touches support, resistance before the half of the candle time duration, 3 price goes back to open price with a high speed. That's Francis here. That's a very good point. You can work on that. I have that kind of indicator. Okay, so if I bring out some of the screenshot of my indicator, then you'll see exactly I have every possible liquidity indicator. So let me bring some of my, so what you said is what is the liquidity indicator. Let me bring that up, and also available for the members also. Let me bring out some from my MT4. Quite a few accounts here. So if you look at here, see, this is my, so this is the liquidity indicator. This one helps into find out the liquidity. So this one, this is on the MT4 liquidity indicator. When the ATR, it considers the ATR, it considers the key level, and it considers how the market is reacting. Now this is an MT4 version I have, and also I have the trading view version. The trading view version is this one, liquidity money flow, and you can see that when I use that liquidity indicator, especially when the market trend, and you see these two trades here, both of them has gone in the direction and massive move from there. The other two trades also exactly. Now when liquidity indicator is applied in the direction of the trend, that is where the market makes. So you can see that these two trade, if you take 5 times, 20% gain. What else you need to be profitable as a trader? This is what I tell you guys. When you know the risk management, and I see that there is a big factor of trading like that strategy is the greed. Greed is a big an emotional obstacle. We'll be discussing on that, how you can overcome that. See, fear and greed are big two emotions. So if you see that, let's say this 4 trade based on our liquidity indicator, if we see that the market has moved, you can get 20%, right? If you take only 1% risk, if you gain 20% and then use it for every trade in the next, so you might not win all the trade, but if you can get 20% in a row, guys, this is a real, for those who are on the VIP member, you can check your chart, all right, that turn on your TF indicator, the liquidity indicator almost working in the similar manner. So I turn on the TF indicator, you see this is also applied with the TF indicator. So you can see that all of them is going in the direction. This is the, you can check on 15 minutes gold chart and try it out, and then see that how it works. Now what you need is let them reinvest. So if some trade not working out, then you need to readjust it. Okay, so if you gain 20% back-to-back 4 trade, what if you just lose 5 trade? If 5% gone, still you have 15% and win another trade. So that's how trading is. But the biggest obstacle comes in when, you know, traders see that back-to-back 4 win, 20% gain, instead of keeping the risk same, they increase the risk. They think that, okay, I got 4 trade, 20%. What if I increase my risk to 5% and I got, you know, 5 into 5. So each 5, 5. So it's almost, how much? I forgot the math. So 5 each trade, 5%, right? 25% each trade into 4, 100%. So this is where the risk is. Because if you want to gain 100% from 4 trade, when you say the back-to-back 4 win, the next 4 may not be 4 win. The next 4 might be 3 of them not going in your direction. So you need to keep that winner reserve for your loser so that you can reinvest it to increase the flow. So this TF indicator can help you when you are doing the risk management, when you are following the rules of the strategy and trading based on proper risk management with proper trading psychology. That's where you can use this indicator, will be helpful to you. I believe that you guys understood it's absolutely important, because when you use this kind of tool, you have to have a strong disciplined mindset to trade the market. Okay, discipline is the key. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. Keep in mind, guys, when you are a discipline, not only in trading, you can achieve anything, right? Why? Because a disciplined mind can see anything. It's like a calm water. So trading is like you are fishing, right? So if you go to the an indisciplined mind is like a volatile water where you can't see anything, right? When you go to the volatile river water, you can't see anything. But a disciplined mind is like a calm water where you can see everything clearly. So to see, especially in trading, is absolutely important to be fully in discipline so that you can see clearly what trade you should take, what should you do, and you should have a clear trading plan. That's why I gave that demo trading plan. You can rewrite it for yourself for free. You can download it. Is because so that you know exactly what is your plan for the trade. You need to plan the trade and then trade the plan. All right, that's how the trading is. I believe that, guys, you are finding value in it, understanding how to trade based on risk management and strategy. If you want to explore more, by the way, this TF indicator, this is currently available for VIP members, because I can give you access, but without learning the strategy, the tool, how it is working, what is the logic, because it's not only an indicator you can trade and make money from the market, also about why the indicator is giving you the signal. Because if you rely on a tool and you don't know why the tool works, that's definitely not something that will be helpful to you, right? So that's why if you want to access that indicator, also you can do that it's a part of our academy, part of the subscription of our academy. So if you currently we have few spots left to join in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you can access that tool with us. And I have a big news to share with you, is that yesterday we had a big giveaway in our academy, because most of my trading tool that I use also accessible for all the members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So as a part of that giveaway today, I have a big giveaway as well for all of you guys, for the community, so that you can trade with us, learning the strategy that I'm trading. There is a 70% off huge coupon, $200 giveaway. You can use it right now because it's a very short term giveaway as a part of our sometimes we give this to help the community to grow, learn, and to grow the community, to add more values here. So you can use that coupon using this website. So once you are on the website, click join now button, use the lifetime access and get this 70% off joining today on the lifetime access plan, where not only you get the lifetime access to all the trade strategies and Zoom classes that I'm doing, including all the lessons and courses on the website, but also all the live trade that I'm sharing on the group. And also you can access the trading tool that I'm using, including AI and also all the indicators. It's a huge value. You can take it right now, as the spots are limited, so anytime the coupon might get expired. So I recommend you to right now to use it on the website www.forextradingwizard.com. So with that being said, let's see on Gbpusd. By the way, if you have any question, you can use the live chat on the website to ask Aiza. She's there to help you. Now looking at Gbpujpy, if we look at the daily chart on GJ, we can see that this market starting from here, it's a huge bullish impulse. Now past week, I think this week there was quite a few high impact news came on JPY, or in the past week. I just need to review again. Sometime it got a little bit of confusing. So this week, yeah, so we have seen this week JPY, quite a few high impact news already been released. So JPY is now fully ready for a big drop. So that's why we see that GBP/JPY and dollar yen currently showing very strong bullish trend. Now GJ, so far you can see this is the daily move starting from here. This is a big move on GBP/JPY. And if we look at in that daily move, this is the daily support level where the market, this is the daily support on GJ, and from the daily support, what we could see, the price may drop back to the daily support, as it is a very strongly bullish market. I will be only looking for bullish trading opportunity in this market. What is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. So with that being said, on GJ, I will be waiting for the price to retest this daily support, especially here. This will be an important level that we can look for potential entry. So let's quickly look at the monthly and weekly chart. So looking at the monthly on GBP/JPY, this is the monthly impulse followed by a narrow monthly candle, and this is the monthly price action here on GJ. And what we can see in that area, this is the monthly candle. So far from here we can see initial bounce, expecting GBP/JPY to revert back to the upside after a pullback. Now if we look at the weekly chart, you can see there's a gap opening after this pin bar, a clean bounce. So if we look at the market structure, starting from here, a big impulse correction. So it might even follow the Elliott wave. So the first wave is a big move, the second one is a smaller. We might see this one is a big move up, and then we could see again break of structure. So still we can expect a bigger move on GJ. And if I a bit more look at the past, this is the resistance level from the past, and expecting GJ to drop to bounce back to 195 level. And if we look at again on the daily, this is the support that we can look at for potential entry. Now this is where you can see this is the 4 hour, which is closing in 18 minutes from this time, expecting it to drop here. So we might see that the price will try to touch that level. So this is the daily level. Let me redraw that, all these levels, to see where the market is trying to be heading. Okay, so let's keep watching the price action. If before the daily, before the 4 hour close, if GBP/JPY managed to drop to this liquidity zone, especially to this 191.85 level in the next 18 minutes, that could be an important level that we can look for short-term bullish opportunity, as it is a bull market. So 15 minutes, I will keep eye on 30 minutes and 15 minutes to see where it is heading. So there are a couple of levels that we can look at. This is the 30-minute support. Let's see how the price is reacting to those levels, which is also the 15-minute support. So GBP/JPY either could come back to this intraday support, and after creating an overextension, we might see bounce, or we might see penetration to this daily support and then bounce. So which one is going to happen? That's what we will be we'll keep eye on this pair at the moment. Let's see how the price is reacting to those levels, and based on that we will be entering trades. So this is the intraday support on GJ. Okay, so this is the intraday support, and this is the high liquidity zone from the daily. So this is high liquidity zone and these are the levels that we will be looking to see how the price is doing on GJ. Morning, sir. Thank you very much. Morning for joining the live session. Thank you. Hi, thank you for sharing, sir, from the Philippines. Eduardo, welcome. Colleague got it, coach. Thank you. Victor, sir, good morning. What's your analysis on GJ? Yeah, so we discussed on that, and we will be doing more in depth on that. Is it a buy or sell? The news on yen that came out yesterday was supposed to be bullish for yen. I didn't understand why other currencies are going value against it. So yen, look, yen inherently bearish. Okay, so if you look at the news, because of their policy, so what news you saw that yen drops to lowest versus euro? So I don't see any news that might so what news you thought that JPY getting? I don't see. Look, news, if you read news, let me tell you something, guys. This will open your eyes, right? Look, this is Forex Factory, right? If you read all those news, what you will see that those news will tell you what happened. Try to understand, guys. Those news is like a lagging indicator, okay? You will find all the information, but now you see that let's see few lines, read that what they're saying, that the dollar yen railed 1.14% on Tuesday. So Tuesday is gone. We know that it railed 1.14% on Tuesday, right? We don't need to know it again. So this is not going to tell the dollar yen may rail 1.14% on Monday. Tuesday gone, so it's gone thing. Okay, so now let me bring up some of the JPY. So yen drops to lowest. We know that yen drops to lowest. Now, what all those news will tell you is what happened. Now then, the only thing that you need is what will happen, because you can't do anything about what happened. You only can do anything about what will happen. No one can change the past, right? We only can learn from the past. But no one can change the future. We don't know it, right? But we can choose different thing to create a different future, because past create the future. Based on the past, people repeat the future. So if you learn from the past and make a different choice, then you'll see a different future. So then how can you know what's gonna happen? Because this is the most $1,000,000 question that everyone wants to know, that let's say gold will go up or down. GBP JPY is going to up or down. What's gonna happen? So how do you then know what's gonna happen? Let's get to that point. I'm going to show you now how you can know what's gonna happen. Let's take a note and see that and differentiate it with the news and that information, and then see what happened. Let's go back to the daily chart on GBP JPY. Right. So this is the candle formed past week. Okay, this is the Friday. You see that this is the Friday bullish candle. Now, if you have looked my weekly Forex forecast, probably you guys have seen that what did I analyzed on that. Now see what happened. First of all, this is the Friday candle, and if you look at the news calendar, Forex Factory, bring it up here. Okay, so you can see that Friday, if I go back to the past, right? So Friday, this is the Friday where am I? So 20th, okay. So Friday is where we saw the USD news has been released. And there was no news in the past week on JPY, right? So Friday, the candle for USD news been released, and Friday that candle has closed, right? Now, if you look at the market over the weekend, what will happen with the JPY? How do you know? Let's relate that information with what is happening. When you see that there is a news coming up on JPY, based on that news, what the market did with that news coming up on JPY. Let's forget about either BOJ will keep the rate low or high or anything. All right, let's not get to that point, because until it is released, until this information come to the public, no one knows about it. Okay, there will be a lot of speculation, but no one knows exactly, because in fact it's not possible to know. It's illegal, right? So no one knows it. So let's keep that only the visible information. So what is the visible information? Is that there will be something on the Monday or Tuesday on JPY. Okay, so what's that? Policy rate, monetary policy statement, and press conference. So this is the visible information. We don't know more than this. Now, you know that there is something going to happen. So this candle will be printing here, either this way or that way. Is the future, right? Now, if you go to the news, then everyone will tell you what happened here, 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 but no one is going to tell you what's going to happen here, what the candle is going to print here. Okay, now how this candle printed? Who printed this candle? If you ask this question, who printed this candle? How this candle printed? Those who move the market, those who invested millions and billions of dollars in the market, they also think, right, that where they will be buying or selling. Now, when you see this candle has formed on the daily last day of trading week, just before 2 days earlier on JPY news coming, this price action is a purely strongly bullish price action. Why? Because there is a big drop, more than 2 ATR move, a clean red move against the trend to this liquidity, right? And then immediate bounce with another liquidity. It's a clear liquidity candle on the daily. You see that from this support level, from this doji bounce. Now this candle is telling you that big boys, the banks, the bigger hedge funds, they grab liquidity, because when the market breaks against the trend to key level, it's a liquidity grab. So they have grabbed liquidity. Why they have grabbed liquidity? Because if the liquidity grabbed from the south, the market will move to the north. If the liquidity grabbed from the north, then the market will move to the south. So if this is the south and this is the north, the market grab liquidity from the south and the major direction of the trend is north. So the market is preparing for a move on the north. And who is preparing this market to move? Those who move the market. So those who prepare the market moving to the north, you don't need to know anything other than this. This market will move up, not guaranteed. So don't take all the belongings on the risk. So this is how you will know exactly what will happen in the future. You don't need to read that news Definitely, I do read news. Staying informed is always a best decision, but you don't have to take it as a rule to enter. Look at from a completely objective perspective with the news, price action, calendar, and then move in the direction where the big boys are moving to the market, right? So that's how you can remain profitable, well informed, with a clear mind. That's what I was talking about. Clear mind is very important, because if you bombard with a lot of information, you will get confused. Always do it with the clear information and you can move in that direction. I hope that, guys and girls, you're enjoying this information and enjoying this live session. I would appreciate your support by giving a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like that. That's how we will be growing as a trader, and the market has in fact did that. It's moving in that direction currently. If we look at the lower time frame, we saw, I think there has been, so it's still struggling to drop. So it might, if we see, you see, in that level, let's say here, will I be buying from here? When I will be buying, when I'll see that kind of drop and rejection. So that means that there's a liquidity grab, and then we can go for long in this market. When the market moves such a strong bullish momentum, there will be a lot of opportunity along the way when the market will break to those levels. So we need to be patiently wait for those break, and then we can look for that entry opportunity as soon as we will find it. Thank you very much, Victor. Is it a buy or sell the news on yen that can come out yesterday? Absolutely. Please check. Can you? And also, in addition to that, if you guys are our member, you can find the same strategy in your student dashboard, news and price action, that will clearly tell you what kind of price action you should see. More and more examples with backtesting results that will give you more fuel on understanding this strategy, how to use those calendar, those fundamental. That's the complete addition of the fundamental and technical together to understand, in fact, which way the market will be heading, and trade on that. Increasing your probability to a big percentage will definitely help you to know how the market is moving. Trade. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be this is what we are looking at here on. If you look at the Gbpusd, expecting it to drop, I think we might see it may drop to this high liquidity zone. So from the intraday here, 4 hour, we can see this red candle, the other candle to this, any of this support level. If we see even below this level, definitely an important zone that we can look for any kind of rejection. So how the price will be reacting, based on that we will be entering once we sell this policy rate. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Bank of Japan has raised yesterday his interest rate for a one time since 2007. News. So okay, now let me tell you something in relation to that. Okay, so Gbpusd, you can see it's moving there in that direction where the price may grab that liquidity. So this is what I'm waiting for, the price to do that. Once we find that, we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay, so here is news history and possible way ahead not confirmed. It was higher than minus 0.1%, which is the forecast percent. Yeah, so the forecast was forecast was minus 0.1%. So they have increased that to 0.1%. Now, previous was minus 0.1%. Right? Monetary policy statement. Okay, now the question is, why is still after they have increased the rate, why JPY is still weaker? Well, the market, one thing needs to understand is that when the market moves, see this price is moving, right? And when they move, they in majority of the time they do not remain in its true value. Okay, see, always the price will stay in a deviation, like a deviation from its actual benchmark. So how does this forecast and actual in fact works? For example, when this results has come out yesterday, right? So before yesterday there's nothing here actual, so it's a forecast, right? Now when the market is in a forecast, it almost happened three months ago, right? It's quarterly, isn't it? Let's assume that it's quarterly. Now if it is a quarterly, then every quarter when this forecast is done, the whole period the market will move based on this value, assuming that this will be the actual value the market will move, right? Or this is the benchmark for the movement of the market. And because of that, the market never moves with an actual true value of this instrument. And now you might say, okay, why this market has moved? Again, going to the daily, if you look at the daily here, you see this drop, okay, this drop on GBP, JPY, this drop and this two drop is the reason for this data. You see, this data 0.1%, okay, is increased, right? So if JPY is minus 0.1% forecast, and if the data come out to be the result is increased, the data or the rate is increased, JPY should be stronger, right? So the GBP JPY should be dropping. This is why the market dropped. But before, well, this data has come out, this drop is because of that. And when this drop happened, the market grabbed that huge liquidity, and this move now has moved, because when this drop happened, it gained that momentum for another move to the upside, and that's where the market find it's again another true level to the upside. Could be that JPY's true value is here. Okay, this is the actual benchmark of the current rate on JPY is 191.32, and because of the fear in the market dropped, before the data release, and when it became an overly oversold market from its true value, it bounced back up because of the liquidity, because you can't keep a market in the same level. Now it's going above, so it might come back again for another move, or it might just move in a range. We'll see on the future. As a short-term trader, the only thing that we can do is to look for the liquidity zone where we might find that level again and again in the market. I hope that makes sense. That will be definitely an eye-opening for you guys and girls. Hope that you are enjoying. Make sure that you give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. Okay, so here is gold and Gbpusd. Thank you very much. GU, please, sir. So liquidity zone 192.19 and liquidity zone is 191.85 in GJ. Then which one is the entry point below the intraday when the price dropped to liquidity zone? Because you say the price moves from liquidity to liquidity. Okay, good question. Now the thing is that, see, if you identify a liquidity zone, it's not the zone that you can buy from. Okay, if you identify the liquidity zone, you can't buy from a liquidity zone because you need to combine the price action confirmation. Let's say, what is the sign of a breakdown? See, if we, let's I put a pending order as an example here. Now I didn't put anything, but what I'm saying, let's say you put a pending order. Now if you see that this market is coming like that with a red candle, there's another one, and then it grab liquidity from here like that and then doing like that. All right, so then I would immediately close that pending order. Why? Because that price action is a smaller candles or long wick candles at the top is a sign that this market is gathering liquidity from the north, so it's gonna drop to south. And when it gathers liquidity from the top, that market will sign a breakdown. So it might break this support level. This is the sign of support breakdown. I'm not gonna sell this market because more than 50% probability that this market will drop. On the other hand, if I see something like that, now it grabbed liquidity from the south, so it's a chance for going to the north. And as a trend trader, here I will be going long. You see, this is where you need to understand that which way the market is gathering that liquidity so that you know exactly what you should be doing. Not that the price on a liquidity zone I'm going to buy, because you don't know which liquidity zone it's gonna react. So that is why you need to wait for the reaction to happen, and that's the reaction exactly you will know, guys. This is the real trading. As I mentioned, make sure that you, because with the learning you need to combine the discipline so that you know exactly this is how I will be trading. And the biggest, JC Livermore said that again. I read a lot of book from him. He has a very good experience. Said that the trader's biggest enemy himself. So you need to overcome that also. That becoming overconfident or becoming not confident enough. Because a trader goes through all those cycles. You'll see that some point when overconfidence comes and start to buy a lot of, open a lot of trades, looks like that it's going well. I understand now how the market moves, and the market will move that way, and then suddenly losing a lot of trade and then even fearing to open another trade. So that's where which spectrum you are in. First you need to be on top of it. Okay, you need to see it from the top, and then first ground yourself that no matter what, this is the strategy. No matter how confident I am, I'm not going to go up above this level, or this is my plan, and based on that trading. Okay, so this is where, and then applying all those concepts will work, and applying all this strategy will work. Hope that makes sense. So liquidity, okay, hope that you guys understood it, and let me know if you have anything to discuss more on that. And you can see that Gbpusd, this is the 30 minutes, a big trending direction. It's a huge bullish trend. And here is also sometime, you know, retail trader makes these mistakes, is that when they see a big top looking for sell, what is going up is likely to go up. Rome is not built in one day. So trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have, unless you are using any kind of tool that has a different strategy. You can use strategy against the trend, but you have to have that strategy proven and back tested. Okay, so there are different kind of strategy. You can use the strategy with the trend, because if you are using a strategy that is with the trend, then you must use a very low risk and high reward strategy. There is no other alternative way you can trade with the trend, because there will be liquidity grab will keep happening, and you need to combat that when it happens. Hope that makes sense. So there is a 4-hour candle closed, and if we look at gold, here is this is where the market, after this drop, it's now moving in that direction. So expecting it to break further, which is very important for us to see. Now you see back to back 3 long wick candles here. Now this is a complete red move. So I normally look for this kind of clean move, and a different time frame you can match it with the ATR. So you see there is a huge long wick candle, there is another one. So it might form, this is the daily support. As FOMC coming, expecting it to have a sudden drop, and that will be a very important level that we can look for a bullish entry, because what I think that ultimately the price might keep pushing back to the upside, and there's a series of series of lower high on the daily, and after breaking to this level, if the market feeling that long wick, which is a weak feel could happen on the daily, and below this level, above this green cap, because there is a buyer here, there is a also buyer here. So breaking this low is where a sweet spot for a bigger move. And if gold dropping to that level, chances that it's gonna go back up to break any of this daily high. So this is what my eye here. And also I'll be covering trading during the NY session, along with also we might cover the FOMC. Are you guys ready there? Wanna trade FOMC together? We can do that as well. Can you please check BTC? Next is BTC. What's happening with the BTC? So it's so if we look at the daily chart on BTC, there's a head and shoulder, but with that head and shoulder, if we look at the weekly, so there is a doji on the weekly, and then revert from the daily. BTC USD might be coming down for a deeper correction. So we see a very visible daily head and shoulder, but head and shoulder will not alone guarantee you drop. So we might see that it might be more of sideways and slowly coming for a deeper correction. Look at the monthly here. You can see this is the monthly where we can see that price after creating an all-time high, it dropped on the monthly. Now that might bring that price below this some of this level. So it might move sideways, or we could see a deeper correction. So for BTC USD, the best option is to wait for the breakup structure and then to see what's happening, because it's in a correction at the moment, and this is a local downtrend, but globally still in an uptrend. So with the BTC USD, and going back to gold to see, so any drop on gold is where we will be looking for entry. Now there is a void here on gold, so there is a no man's land. I'm expecting it to drop back below. It's just a candle closed and we see the bearish, expecting it to drop further, though we see a head and shoulder here as well. Now from that head and shoulder, I want to see that the market has dropped below, but it is a bullish market at the moment. I will not be looking to sell. Rather, when we will see find proper entry, we can look for that bullish entry. Okay guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying. You see a sudden drop on euro dollar, and along with that on gold. So euro dollar also from the daily, after the daily long week candle, the price is coming for weak fill again. So with the FOMC in all of them, we should see a very clean and good movement. We'll be waiting for that to happen, along with the GBP/JPY. Again, we are waiting to see the market is reacting to that level. So in the upcoming session, I will be trading again, guys and girls. I'll take a very short break in the next. I will be coming on live again to trade during the NY session, and in the meantime I will be still be on the desk for any trade coming along the way here, and any trade breaking that low on GBP/JPY and on gold or any pairs, definitely I'll be opening. We have started the day with a profitable trade on gold and looking forward to have some better trading opportunity in the upcoming session. I hope that you enjoyed this live session. You learned from it. Definitely there's a lot of values here. You have seen that, guys and girls. I would recommend you to review some of the content that I am posting, including this live session, if you have missed any of the important point. And I will be coming on live again. We'll be trading together. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Before I leave, if you want to join us to learn the strategy that we are trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we had a huge giveaway to join us today. 70% off that coupon is being given away, along with some of the giveaway in our VIP group as well. I'm sharing with this to you here. You can visit the website and then click join now button. Then you will be able to join and access everything that we have. So you need to join the lifetime access, choose the lifetime access, and then you can join us to become part of trading community. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.